All right, here we go with game 4. This is the final game in this finals series of MediocreTaborlin versus Reimen in the 2022 Intermediate Invitational Tak Tournament. MediocreTaborlin in white, Reimen in black. If MediocreTaborlin wins this game, he does win the whole tournament. If Reimen wins this game, they go into a sudden death one-game tiebreaker game. And we see adjacent corner opening, and then MediocreTaborlin going straight for that center control, probably hoping for that mirrored opening that we see so much of. But no, instead playing for this diagonal opening that he seems to enjoy playing. Reimen going for that early capstone here. I think that's a really smart play. Really, really strong spot there. I think Reimen, he does really like to play these strong, snowbally momentum strategy and tactics. And I think that's what he's going for here. He wants to grab that momentum really early and just force that so he can use that to his advantage here. He seemed to be ahead for the entire game in game 3, but just lost it there at the end, missed a tak threat. Honestly, I did get some clarity about that. There was a missed tak threat, and MediocreTaborlin expected him to wall where a flat would go, but Reimen instead missed the threat, played somewhere else, and so MediocreTaborlin did take the win because he expected a different move and just wasn't paying attention, I guess. And then there was an undo. Reimen gave him the undo so he could win. Personally, I don't think that should have been given. I think undos should be reserved for misclicks and misclicks only. I have done it in tournaments where I've basically done the same thing. I've played a move out of order because I'm commentating about it and I'm talking about what I'm going to do with this, and this, and then I say that last move and then I do that last move. Yeah. Anyway, back to the game at hand. We see this vertical threat now from black, really pushing that, trying to keep that momentum. White is able to capture over here and stop this, but black's capstone is going to come down. If black's capstone does come down, I think white wants to drop their own capstone here at d4. So I think this is a totally fine trade for white to bring e3 left. But instead decides to drop the wall up there at d6, and I think that's a really safe play. White able to bring that wall over onto d5 now. Black getting that f4 so we can make that connection here. White dropping that capstone. Black self-captures. Smart move there. But now white can play a flat here and make that threat. Now black's got to make... Black missed it. White takes the win. Oh, they're giving him an undo? Okay, I've seen it all. I think MediocreTaborlin is being very kind because he was given the undo in the previous game where it allowed him to win. So he's being very, very nice there by giving that one. I don't think that was a misclick, but it could have been. But yeah, I don't know about that one. Again, not an undo person. Unless it's a misclick. I think that's what that's for. For training games, totally misclick and an undo for whatever reason. But in a tournament, yeah, you wouldn't be giving somebody an undo for that sort of move in an over the board game. You would really only give someone I don't think you would give anybody an undo in an over the board game. I think you would only do it in terms of misclicks on the board. Whatever. Anyway, enough of my philosophical ramblings about tak. White here playing. I think white should play at f2. I was thinking white should play at f2 there, so that they could then bring that wall up and make the threat. But black building the citadel, but also building towards that connection here for the vertical threat. White now has this horizontal tak threat. Black brings that over. Got this hard capstone, and that's going to be really tough for white to stop. And then building this citadel is also going to be tough. Hard capstone plus a citadel. Black's building for something really strong here. I think for that to have worked, I think that needed to have been a wall at B1. I think it needed to have been a wall, but I think it might still work. But white's going to have to abandon their horizontal road threat position. I mean, what might be fun is C3 left. Self-capture onto this flat, then bring the whole stack down onto B2, and be able to spread it upwards and go for a horizontal threat that way. That might be nice. It'd also be really good for flat count differential. I think this works. If black comes down, white can come down with A1 and cut that off. This has been a wacky tournament so far. A wacky couple of games between these two guys. Solid gameplay for sure. Solid gameplay. But some wacky decisions with those undos. F5. Black now going for the vertical tag threat. White playing at C5, going for their own vertical tag threat, but black's got them on momentum. White's going to move that wall up onto F4. The whole stack, that way they can spread it upwards for the +3 flat count differential move. Really strong. Again, +3 moves and +2 moves and stuff like that, all talked about in the FCD or flat count differential video of Tak University. Black comes down, makes that threat. White's got to come down with A2. Sure enough, they do. Will we see a black wall at A2? Yes, we will. Now, what would be interesting is if white took A1 and captured onto B1, but instead they're playing at E4 and making their horizontal tag threat, maybe trying to get this wall, this capstone to come up or this wall to come up. What's the play? I think it's got to be the wall. I think the wall should come up A2 plus. Because it's one of these two moves. It's either this capstone coming up. Oh, he brings the whole capstone stack up, threatening to smash this. This is where the wall stack runs and hides and goes off into f6. Makes the +3 flank on differential moves and goes and hides in a corner. No, instead placing here, saying you can't smash this. I'll get a road. Now maybe the hide in the corner. I can see something good popping up here. No, I don't understand that. He's gonna smash this, and that's gonna be really difficult to stop. Why there? What's the purpose? Black makes the smash. I do not know what White's plan is here, because he had to know that was going to happen if he did anything other than run that stack away into the corner. I still think running that wall into the corner would be the best choice. I mean, it's a +3 move, keeps it out of the hands of that capstone. White now apparently wants to recapture this stack with the wall. Yeah, that works. Black can't win immediately here. Black spreads down, forcing probably another wall here at f4. Yep. Black captures that stack with their own wall, self-capture, smart play, keeps it out of the hands of White. White comes over, gets that stack, okay. I don't know, things don't look too great for either player, but I think Black might be coming out a little ahead here. I think Black needs to play, I mean, Black wants to play these spots, right? So that's the capture. Okay, so now White can bring that down and cover those up, also make a threat on the following turn. Black cannot smash this f2 stack because that would lead to a road for him, for White. Now he can smash that f2 stack because White doesn't have that opportunity. White plays at c6, says, all right, go ahead and smash it. I'll still win with this vertical threat. Black stopped the vertical threat. Now will White just play at e4? Oh, no, wait, that wouldn't be a threat anymore because this is cut off. No more constant threats. He could spread this out, dropping 2 whites here on f3, and then dropping the wall on f4, I guess. Or white walls. So yeah, so 6 f2 plus 1 1 4. That would be a tak. No, that wouldn't be a tak threat. Oh man. Yeah, no way that white can make a tak threat on this turn. And he definitely wants to keep black from... Ooh. Wants to keep black from smashing that. He brings that capstone up. I like that. Threatens to capture that E3 stack. This game has some fun wall capstone stack maneuverings. These are good ones. I mean, I will say one thing about this finals of this tournament between Reimen and MediocreTaborlin. The games have been a lot of fun to watch and to cover. They've been a lot of fun. So I'm really liking these games that they've been playing. Black with another wall. That's 3 total for each player currently on the board. So we see black with Comey included has 9 flat count, and white has 6. So white down in terms of flats, but able to recover that with some stack maneuverings here. White can make a threat by bringing this whole stack up onto E3. Doesn't do that, though. Plays instead at E4. Oh, wait. Now it can be a threat, because I was looking at it after the E4. So that wouldn't be a threat, but now that E4 is there, white can bring that whole stack up onto E3 for that tak threat. Okay, now it makes sense why I was seeing that later. Okay, F3 now played for black. Black really wants to be able to smash that F2 stack and go for that, that threat. I think this is now where 2d3 right needs to happen, and it does. He goes for it. He makes this tak threat. Black cuts that off with the wall. Will white play here at F4 to make his threat in the horizontal direction? That would work. That would work. Or he could spread this stack out upwards. 1, 1, 4, and have, again, that same threat capability. Or could he just smash now? He could, but then this wall could come across and that would ruin it, I think. Yeah, it would. But yeah. He could bring this all the way down and smash at A3. That's tempting. It's chaotic, but I love those chaotic moves. I think they're so much fun. They might not be ideal, but they're a lot of fun to play. And I kind of like smashing that wall at A3 now. He does it! Yes! Yes! I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. I love it. Okay, now smash the C3 wall. Do it. Do it. So leave 2 on A3, come right, and then smash. Do it. Do it. No, oh, that had to have been a misclick, right? Is that a misclick? Maybe it wasn't a misclick. Dang. I liked the smash. I guess he just didn't want black to get that stack with the wall. I liked the smash. I thought it was fun. Ooh, but black now makes the smash. I think, no. Dropping a wall at f4 could work, but I mean, he also has this wall at e5 that he can, or yeah, at e5 that he can just bring over onto f5. That would work too. I think black is looking to be able to maybe work for this horizontal as well. Oh, I think I see what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to set up to where he can bring down part of the stack onto f1 and make both this vertical and horizontal thread at the same time. He needs to place something down here at a1 first, though. Because if he does it now, like if white plays a flat here or something, and this comes down, it wouldn't work. All right, so white plays at c4. Okay. Oh, I see what white's doing. White's trying to be able to play at b4 on the next turn and make the vertical, the vertical tak threat and then the horizontal tak threat. This is where black now has his threat. Now e5 right. That cuts that off. Black comes down with it, ready to move left. Not a tak threat, though. White can spread this capstone stack down. But no, he's just going to play it at b4. Yeah, this looks really good for white. Really good for white here. Black drops the wall. And then do we see, yeah, we see the self-capture ready to spread down. I think maybe an A1 placement first would have been better for that. Wait. So I'm seeing in the chat that 2F1 left is Tinue. I think that was a couple moves ago. How is 2F1 left Tinue? It's a threat, but it's not Tinue. Okay, anyway, let's see what happened here. I missed it, sorry. Okay, so it comes over, black moves the wall over, white comes right and smashes. I love it. Now this is a threat here, and he can't toss the wall. That loses, so he's got to bring the capstone down. Yeah, he has to throw the capstone stack down onto c1. That's his only move here. Capstone to c1. So he's got to take, so 6F1 left, 3, 1, 2. That's what he does. 6F1 left, 3, 1, 2. That was his only move to stop that right there. Now, for Tinue for white, white just takes 3A3 right, and that's Tinue for white, and white wins. So 3A3 right. So if you're wondering, why is 3A3 right Tinue? It's because 3A3 right leaves one white here, leaves enough whites here to spread down for the vertical threat. Also, white has this capstone to be able to spread up for the horizontal threat. And there's no way that black can stop both of those threats at the same time. So that's An automatic win. 3A3 right would take tin away. Let's see if MediocreTaborlin sees it. Does he see it? Does he see it? You've got 7 minutes. You can take your time to look for it and spot it. He did see it. He's got it. MediocreTaborlin gets tin away in this final game of the 2022 Intermediate Invitational Tak Tournament and wins the tournament outright. Well done. Well played to both players, Reimen and MediocreTaborlin. Well played to everybody who was participating in this tournament. It was a lot of fun to watch a lot of these games. We saw some really excellent play from these players. And congratulations, MediocreTaborlin, for winning the grand prize. And we can take a look over here and check that out. For this, we don't have them listed. Everlasting Glory, absolutely, that is in there. To be determined, we actually have determined what the prizes are. The prizes in this tournament are, in fact, specialty handmade custom capstones that are all one of a kind. It's very cool stuff. I believe Bill Leighton, the author of Mastering Tak Level 1, had a hand in making some of those, and his wife had a hand in making some other ones, some specialty resin-made ones, and then some other ones that were made with other materials, felt napping, I don't know, some sort of thing where you stab something a whole lot of times. Anyway, really, really cool stuff. But that is it for today. That is it for this tournament. That is it for this game. Well played, both players. We saw some excellent Tak. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Be sure to check out the description below for all things Tak, especially the Tak Discord server, which is where you can find all sorts of resources like strategy guides, videos, or just people to play with online, whether that be right through playtak.com or through the Discord itself, playing asynchronously, where you don't have to have a time limit or anything. You just play 1 move a day if you want to. Anyway, that is all for today, and until next time, have a great day and happy tacking.